Okay, comments from city council members. I know Irene has.
Thank you.
Sure.
I would like to remind everyone that the first Saturday of May is Operation Clean Sweep, and since we were talking about cleaning up storm drains, we can extend that to cleaning up the city. So we have beautiful new posters this year that will be, hopefully you'll see around the city. And we remind people that Robert's saying something, I'm not sure what, that we meet at 9 o'clock at the city park, and we give you donuts and coffee, and then we send groups out all over the city to clean up or paint trash cans or plant flowers or do other things that make our city beautiful. This is our 20th year doing this, so I'm very excited about it, and I hope to see you. You can register online or just come in and we'll register you there.
Michael had a question, sir.
I'm sorry, one more thing.
Ooh.
There's a few posters at the back. If you take them home or put them out somewhere, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a question.
Yes, if we're interested in having a particular area cleaned that day, how do we go about getting that onto your list?
Just email me.
Okay.
And the sooner you email me, the easier it is for me to incorporate it. So that's great. Thank you.
iO'Connell@sanbruno.ca.gov.
Yes.
All
So
right.
my email address is on our city website. All of ours are. And if you have a particular place that you'd like a group to go out and clean, please do email me. Keep in mind, though, we cannot go on private property. This is all city-owned areas, or at least right-of-ways, anyway.
Okay. Next person, Laura.
Couple things. Number one, I keep hearing this, and I want to make sure we get this on the calendar, or if it's on an upcoming agenda, is the zoning code update. So I just want to make sure that's on staff's radar. And then the other piece, and we hear about this so often, and that's really the difference between city council, city staff, and the school districts. And I see these comments all over Facebook. I hear it again tonight. How do we get the information out? And we don't have an answer here tonight, but that we started thinking about this and very clearly explaining the difference between. We do not sit on a school board, nor do we make any decisions on behalf of the school board. We sit here and we represent the staff, or we represent the city as council members to make decisions on city issues that are outside of the school districts, whether it's the San Mateo Unified High School District or the San Bruno Park School District. So I don't know what we can do and how we can educate the community, but I hear it so much that there's the few residents here tonight, but there's the comments on next door, and there's a resident you can talk to at a community event, but it's just unclear as to our involvement in that. And the other thing that I want to say is it's a difficult thing to go through a closure of a school, but I attended 4 schools in 4 years. I attended a junior high that closed, I attended a high school that closed, and through that, I met amazing people and amazing friends, and a lot of good things came out of that. And the schools were all suffering with, like everybody, their budgets as well. And I hope that at the end of this, that we will look to see that the schools that exist to be very beautiful campuses and to have things that exist that don't today. So I'm looking forward to change and to see what comes. But I don't know how we do that, and maybe if as a council members, I ask for you to take away the homework and see what we can do as good communication.
Okay,
Thank you.
Marty?
If you're hungry for pancakes, this Saturday at the American Legion, from 8:30 to 11, there's some incredible pancake makers, omelet makers. In all seriousness, it's a great cause to support the American Legion. So I'm inviting you all. I hope to see all of you there. American Legion downtown, San Bruno, across the street from Artichoke Joe's. Thank you. 8:30 to 11.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
He's good. Does a good job. Okay, Michael, you were good. Yes, from our vision goal setting session, we started to work and go over some fundamentals on council norms. So what I'm going to ask, if they're willing, is Laura and Irene to serve on an ad hoc committee for the purpose of taking what we've already discussed from that meeting, bring it back into a study session of the council, and then we can then fine-tune a protocol and process and understanding, and then we can adopt that, and then it become our practice and policy going forward. So once again, we're going down the same path and together so we can move the ball forward and move San Bruno forward. And these are something that we learned in that session we don't have, and there were some good questions on who's going to respond. How do we know that the resident is getting a timed email response with information that they need? So this is what we are continuing on from that Wednesday. So Laura and Irene, is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
Is the council okay with that format? And then that becomes our protocol and practice once adopted by council? Is that acceptable to council? Okay, thank you.